Hi everyone, welcome back to Simple Acre Homestead. Today we're going to talk about marigolds. And as usual, I'm a little late to the party when it comes to finding out about these things. But what I have found out is these flowers, these fragrant, hardy little things, pack a pretty powerful punch. Now I knew they were good for chickens, they love them, but they're also edible and medicinal. I decided to do a little video about marigolds on their own because I don't want to include it in one of my so-called weeds videos that's about medicinal and edible weeds. I did plant this intentionally, so I can't really call it a weed. So a couple of ways that the marigold can be used in its edible form is as a tea or even fresh and raw in salads. Another way is to powder it and use it as a flavoring. It's comparable to saffron, which is very expensive. One of the ways that the marigold can be used for medicinal purposes is as a salve for healing wounds. It's got anti-inflammatory, antiseptic properties, but predominantly it's used for eye health. Specifically, it contains lutein and, forgive my pronunciation, zeaxanthin, which is used for eye health and to decrease the risk of cataracts. So I have this stuff planted everywhere. It's in the flower gardens, the vegetable gardens. I've been feeding it to the chickens, so it hasn't gone to waste. But now I'm interested in saving it for some other purposes. So I'd like to gather a variety of shapes and colors because I do have them. Okay, so we're only going to be using the petal part, and in order to get them off the bitter green, you could use scissors, but all you really have to do is just pull them loose. And I'm just going to do that and dehydrate them, and then at a later date I will decide what I'd like to do with them, whether it's medicinally or to eat in some form. So another thing I did while I was picking was I picked some of these brownish, dried out, crunchy ones to save for seed. And I didn't separate the varieties because I'm going to plant lots of varieties next year, and that's fine. So you just want to pull them out, and these are ready for seed because, as you can see, they are about half light colored and half black, and the seed is actually in that black part. If they were completely white, they would not be ready. Okay guys, so I'm just going to continue with what I've been doing, taking out the petals, putting them in the dehydrator to dry, and then storing them in a glass jar, taking out the seeds, putting them to dry in the sunshine, and then storing them in an envelope for next year. I would love to hear from you guys, hear what you may use marigolds for. Maybe you just, like me, typically use them to deter pests, or just for their nice smell, or their pretty colors. Or maybe you have some really creative ways to use them, and I'd love to hear that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'd love to read your comments, so please comment below.